Alrighty. As many of you have heard me say at the beginning of class, let's get this party started. All right, thanks for coming out today. Today we're recognizing students that have participated in the Entrepreneurship Experience Program. And the students participating in this program have gone through a rigorous small business management training program. Part of the program involves students working in the spot, the student center, cafe, and game room. So students have basically been interning at the spot throughout the semester. Students have prepared business plans with regard to the spot. They've had hands-on experience in managing the spot as it relates to marketing, advertising, accounting, operations management, so all facets of managing a small business and the application, importantly, the application of those concepts. So learning by doing, true hands-on practical experience. The students participating in the program have also written a journal for each of the times that they've worked in the spot and provided their perspectives in terms of how can we do things better? What can we do to improve the game room and this cafe to make it user-friendly to the customers, which is mostly the students. This is the Brooklyn College Student Center. The president said he wants this to be the hub of student activity. And so it's for the students, by the students. So it's very exciting that we've been able to capture the input of all of you, the students, and get your perspective as to how this student center and how this space in particular can best suit your needs. I've had the great pleasure to work with Ryan Buck, who's the executive director of the Student Center. He's the sponsor for the program. And truly, together everyone achieves more, right? The word team. There's no I in the word team. Together, everyone achieves more. And it's really been a collaboration between students, staff, faculty, and administrators, which is really exciting. And that doesn't happen at other schools. Doesn't happen at other universities, but it's happening here. And we're going to hear today from students, in their own words, what they think about the program. Because it's certainly been a little bit more of a workload for them to actually come here and intern 2 to 3 hours a week, above and beyond coming to class and doing online quizzes and taking some of the most rigorous exams administered on campus. And God bless them. Some of them have taken multiple courses with me in the past, and they keep coming back. I don't quite understand it, but one of the things that students often say is that you'll work really hard in this guy's class, but you'll actually learn something. And so that's the intent of the program, is for you to learn about how to manage a small business and to get experience applying those concepts. Ryan, I've been working closely with Ryan for 2 years now. We've been collaborating on a number of different initiatives. The Entrepreneurship Experience Program is certainly one of them that he's been a huge supporter of, has encouraged us to continue to develop the program and has been a willing sponsor of the program. I work with Ryan as a partner on the Students for Students organization. This is the 2nd year in a row that we had a Halloween party to build awareness of the Student Center. A lot of students don't even know that we have a Student Center. And there's roughly $50 million tied up in this building. It's a 6-story building, and it's a resource for students that we want students to utilize. Right? We don't want it to just be here. We want students to come in here and utilize the resources that are available to them. One of the things that was so exciting about the Halloween party is that we had a huge turnout. Both years, we had between 300 to nearly 500 students attend the Halloween party, and they were very engaged in the activity as well. They all came in costumes. Even I came in a costume. Anybody want to start singing that Spider-Man song now? And that's really, I gotta say, that's really struck me that students would go through that effort. When you go online and see the pictures, that students really, some of them designed their own costumes, and the makeup is really, I mean, just remarkable. And it's really a tribute to all of us working together. That students got excited. It was a program that was managed by a group of students. So we had a team of students that worked with myself and Ryan and Mitsu and other student center staff to pull off the event. What else, Ryan? We work on so many other things. The other day he roped me into something. I don't know about that one. You're gonna have to keep pulling the rope a little bit harder. But it's a really, that's cool. That's gonna be an awesome program. To link up with students at universities outside of Brooklyn College, outside of the US, to celebrate the anniversary of Brooklyn. How many years is it now? 400 years.
Of the Dutch being Brooklyn.
Yeah. So, without further ado, I want to introduce Ryan Buck and recognize him with this award. Let's see what we got here for you, Ryan. It's not a good time to get butterfingers.
Thank you.
You're the man.
Thanks. Pleasure working with you.
I didn't spell your name wrong.
Yeah, they did. I appreciate it. Thanks, Myles. You know, none of us get involved in higher education to get rich, right? None of us think that we're going to come and work with students and make a lot of money or have a fancy retirement home or anything like that. We do it because we think students mean change. Students mean something better and more hopeful for tomorrow, and you'll hopefully support my Social Security and Myles' Social Security. So the more money you make, the bigger the tax base, and you guys have all taken public finance or some finance class, and so on and on it goes. But honestly, it's a privilege to work with students and to work alongside students, not just as an administrator or teacher telling you on another level how it is, but doing it more in a peer fashion. John Dewey, the teacher philosopher, implemented this in education, this idea that it should be a collaborative experience in educating students. The other bit that I think Myles and I try to do is we model what collaboration is. We can talk to you that collaboration is about partnerships and contracts and working together and synergy, and we use all these sort of weird words that are pretty much just hollow, and you can fill them up with anything you want. But at the end of the day, I think what we try to do is we're just two people, right? And you guys are just people, and we're all trying to make this thing work. And it is us, and we're only as good as our brains, and only as as thoughtful as our hearts, and only as can only put as much into it as we possibly have hours in the day. And it's because of Myles that is made possible. It's because of you guys it's made possible, and to a lesser extent, it's me that makes this possible, right? I don't work unless if I have my team, my immediate team, that is Mitsu and Jason, and then the leadership that I have is with Dr. Morales. So having all these components come together really make this happen. And why are we doing